I told you, I walk with the light and I bring information directly from God, channeled through my spirit guides and all that. I don't work with the dark. And if I give you information, just know it's authentic. I don't make up stories. Why should I come and give you a story or history when I was not even there? What will I gain? 2 minutes of fame? No. This is about protection. An entire kingdom running for generations that can be saved. Because I told you, this year is a very nasty year. It's a nasty year because blindness. If you're not careful and you don't have the right information and how you can get out of this Saturn lock, you can ruin everything. So I'm giving you this information. It's vital. Yep. Wealth. Everything was shut. How powerful they were back then, if you compare the GDP back then and now, even though currencies have changed and everything, but they were very wealthy. That's why they were one of the most powerful empires in the whole world back then. But the plan was to sabotage them and put them down. And if you notice, from that moment, after this loss, their finances were never the same. The empire's GDP was not the same. Because they lost a big portion. 15 states. Yeah. The plan was to burden the nation, the empire, financially. And as you know, I always tell you, this is a curse which was to be passed for generation. If you see this card, you can see there's an old man here, and there are children and grandchildren around playing, and dogs, and this, a family. So this was generational wealth to be passed, but there was a curse which was put here to make it hard. And whoever the warlock was successful. And they managed to get the satisfaction they wanted with that enemy. It's because they really like sabotaged him. Losing 15 states where you are earning, you know, you had your investments there and you are ruling them. Suddenly losing them, it brought a standstill to many, many investments. You see, and that's why then they gave him a very slow death. They gave him the slow death. And that's the reason I'm telling you, use the planet. He was killed under Scorpio. He was harmed under the energy of Scorpio. And he was finished in the Capricornian energy, where Pluto was sitting perfectly there. The alignment, the warlock was someone who was well-known, well-informed with spells and science. Use this information now. You can use this to work in your favor, because you can use this death card to resurrect. You see that? The dark cloud to go away and have a new beginning. And that's what I'm telling you. It's like a lock which needs to be opened. But it needs skills. I'm going to be honest with you. You can mess up and this will go on. It's skills which are needed here. Yeah. This information will reach the right people. I am just airing it, but I'm sure it will reach the monarchy. Just like the way I gave those medicine for the real Queen Elizabeth, it reached her and she was healed back then. And when it was time, I said she will pass. She passed, and people betrayed me and said I was the one doing it. And I was just a person who see, and I tell you. But this information will reach these people. Cancer and Aquarius was going to be here. There will be a fight. Because there will be a truth which is going to come out about a past, or even someone who was betraying me when sending this information. But there is an Aquarian who's going to be, someone's going to speak the truth, but there is also movement, and I see communication. But there will be a fight. There will be a fight. This can also be a spiritual fight, whereby now the spells need to be broken. But I'm telling you, you have to be very tactical. Factors to consider when you do this: moon position, sun position, timings, tides in the ocean or the river. Not river has no tide. Mostly look at the ocean or the sea, the tide level. It's very significant. I will not give all the secret because that's why I want to do my work myself and earn money. People should pay for these services now. But those are the first things to be considered. If you do it at the wrong degree, wrong timing, wrong this, they're going to be stuck again here, and it will just be conflicts. They will be stuck now in the 5, which is also Saturn in occult. The 5. Don't kill me. And I know there will be warlocks who are going to attack me. So my spiritual team, please watch my back. There will be warlocks who are going to be attacking me for giving this sensitive info. And this is just one kingdom. So please watch my back. And I'm very serious. There will be a warlock who is coming. I'm telling you. That's why I was thinking to us, and my guides told me, don't share everything in details. You will be killed. You will be killed. Because it's like you are liberating an entire empire here. A kingdom. They don't even have this knowledge. They don't even have it in their books. And I'm sure this is going to shock many, many people. I leave it in God's hands. I leave it in Allah's hand. I leave it in Elohim's hand. My job was to deliver this message. I came here with nothing but the truth. But should people, I know they will come for me from the dark world. They will come for me. And they will not rest because they have to take me out so that I don't give more secrets. Yeah. Can be a Cancer, very significant. Someone is going to be very worried here, and an Aquarian. These people maybe betrayed me back in the past. I don't know. But this is it. Yani. This can also, if I tell you now, look at the reflection here. When the caravan was moving, these people were killed. When the king needed help and he was sick, he was betrayed. It is not the church that betrayed him. There was a traitor in the church. That's why the church was being abused. Desperation, because somebody wanted money, healing a king. And they took that info and worked on it, but because they didn't have the right remedies or right formulas, they sought a betrayer of the church, went to seek knowledge from the warlocks. The warlocks were the ones working with the enemy, and they took advantage of that. So when the caravan was leaving, these people were caught halfway and they were killed while the king was sick, waiting for them to be healed. This was more like a curse now, which brought this. The crumblings of empires. That's when the Holy Empire came down. They could not hold it anymore. That was the main secret. I'm not saying a curse, but it's more like a wrath from God. Religion was abused. And I know there will be Muslims telling me, why are you preaching like that? I give information the way it comes. We are told, Lakum dinukum waliyadin. They have their religion, we have our religion. We worship God, we worship Allah, we worship Elohim. Everybody is old enough to read and understand. If I have been given this type of healing, this type of gifts and knowledge, I will not favor only one. If there is healing for a whole empire, and I'm given this information, share it, because we can trust you with this information, and you will give it diplomatically without sharing everything. It's not me, it's God. Do you think I'm happy living like this? Under attacks all the time? Or you share something, you're going to be attacked, the child is attacked. The envy is out of control. Do you think I'm happy? But I can't say anything. It's a blessing and a curse. Sometimes I say these gifts are a blessing and a curse. So this is what's happened. Empires crumbled. They managed to stall and bring poverty. Because I told you it was a wave. When the Roman Empire went down, the Holy Vatican was affected. The whole nations which were depending on the Vatican and they were ruled by Vatican were all affected. So they managed. But there is healing here. And that's why I said you need to know everything. The right degree, there are factors to consider. I can't share this. This is Kabbalistic, very sensitive information. But it can be healed. Yeah. I'm here manifesting. Yeah, maybe this information will bring transformation for me and give me recognition. Maybe. I'm not after that. My job is this. Bring justice, speak the truth. That's it. But what I will manifest, it will heal, and this will bring recognition. And even, you see, the king is back on his horse. So this empire can be healed. I don't see reaction on Bilal. What about those people who are holding here? Your job is not to watch me. Your job is to operate him. Yeah. There will be peace here. But there's work to be done. Partnership, peace. You see, it was through sexual activities they worked on him. You understand me? Emotion. He was affected emotionally through sexual activities and they worked on him. And I listen to my spirit guides and put the work here. So yep, this is going to work. I'm going to stop there for this king. The Empire of United Kingdom. I will finish the scientific part tomorrow because I told you, that's why I said I needed help. Nobody's helping me. I have to stop because I have to go now, rush this boy to go to bed. It's hard for me with one hand, you know, like to do everything myself. So I'm asking for help. I don't get the help. People want position, want job, but they can't. You are shortlisting them, they don't do the job. It's always been betrayal. I don't even know. I'll just leave them hanging first because I don't see any performance. Someone is just lying here. They want to build their own people. Is it hard to understand who is Bilal Aslan? But I know they will go and heal that young girl with her mother. That's the sad part about it. This betrayal, I don't know when will end. I leave it in God's hand anyway. If I entrust you with something and you betray me. So I'll have to stop there because my child comes first. I'll continue maybe tomorrow with the second empire, which is about the Saudi Arabia, the Arab Peninsula, from Rome all the way to the Jews to the Arab Peninsula. I'll finish it tomorrow, and the scientific part because I'm tired and I have to check on my son now. Until then, bye.